Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you these new scripts for doors. And with these scripts you can spawn in any entity in the game, you can automatically skip rooms, you can give yourself items like this new crucifix over here, just got that, and you can even unlock tons of badges. Yeah, pretty cool GUIs overall, and if you're looking for them, all the links will be in the description, and if you don't know how to use these scripts or get them, I'll also have a tutorial video for you, and of course that's going to be in the description as well, so yeah. Right, so as you can see, here's all the 4 of the scripts right here, and the one in the top left is going to be your entity spawner, and then over here on this is going to be your basic stuff like skipping rooms and Fulbright, and then down here on the left you can also avoid some things. You can automatically auto farm for, I guess, just winning, and then this one over here is a pretty simple script, but I think I'm going to start over here with the entity spawner because that's pretty fun to use. So you can do custom entities, so let me show you that right here. You could just click on any of these ones, we could just do something random. And some of these aren't working, but let's do Chica as an example. Hopefully this one works. They should just spawn in right next to you. Sometimes they don't work on specific levels, but they are pretty fun to mess around with. You can also come over here to the entities tab, and here's all of your like default entities that are already in the game. So let me really quickly just spawn in something random. Let's do Screech. I'm just going to click on that, and then we should just be able to see Screech. There we go. Just pops up right behind us. You can also do some pretty rare ones like Glitch, or I think you can even do A60 or Seek or just something. You could pretty much do any entity in the game. And if you want to automatically do them, you can also come over here to this entities every door, and then every time you click this, let's do Screech, and then we should be able to just walk through a door, and then Screech should just like appear next to us. I've never used this feature before, so I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I'm pretty sure that's what it would do. Let's just skip this room and see what happens. Okay, looks like it didn't actually show Screech behind us. Maybe you have to like actually open the door yourself. Here's the items tab where you can give yourself like a gun, a crucifix, the crucifix from the item shop. Here's your keybinds if I just want to click on it. If I click the T key, boom, it's going to show us Glitch. And there's tons of other GUIs you can open up straight from this script. So over here you can actually open up Vinixius, which is the script over here. This one over here, you can open it from this script. And there's no keys on this script at all, so it's really easy to start using it. So big credits to all these people over here. And I'm not going to showcase too much more on this script because there's just so much. So I guess I'm going to move on now to the second GUI, which is called Vinixius. And this one has some decent stuff on it. I think it's getting updated pretty recently, so you have like Fulbright, remove gate doors, remove vent gates, no e-wait, no camera shaking, and just tons of other like quality of life features so you could just get around the map easier. And of course, no one else is going to see this except you, so if you're playing with your friends or something, and you just want to like be able to see better, you could just use this. Here's auto hide, which is going to automatically hide you from rush or seek or something. Here's auto hang paintings. Skip current room. I'm not sure why this one isn't working on this room. Maybe you do need to do the objective, which is where this will come into play. So right here, as you can see, it's going to show me where the gold pile is, so I could just pick this up. Boom. Walk over here. Let's actually turn up our walk speed really quick. So local player, walk speed up. Let's do like 25. There we go. Now we could just walk a little bit faster. It's going to show us exactly where the entities or the goals are for our next objective. Oh yeah, it looks like I was way too far back, so I actually have to go forward into this level. So here's the locked door, and now I should be able to unlock it. Here's the key in this drawer. Click E. Boom. Come over here, and then we should be able to unlock it. And there we go. So every time you open up a new door, it's going to show you exactly where the objective is and also where the gold piles are if you're trying to get gold. But of course, if you don't want to see this, you can also disable it. So I could just turn off the item ESP, door ESP, and objective ESP. I'd recommend you always keep on entity because you're going to need to see where they are. But yeah, so coming back over here to the main tab, you can also skip rooms, which I'm not sure if I showed you like it actually working. But it does not skip it unless you have the key, so it's actually going to try to get the key really quick. I'm not sure why that's not like picking it up fast. On this script over here, if you really want to, you could just skip the entire level and just go to the last door, which is kind of boring. I wouldn't really do that myself. Jeez. But I guess if you're really trying to like speed run the game, you could do that. Okay, so it looks like that thing from this script, the every time you open a door, the Screech comes up, is actually working now. Let's go through here. You can skip all these different sequences and jump scares if you're kind of like sensitive to that or you don't want to see it. You can also bypass the seek chases, which is whenever they're going to be chasing you, it's going to put you like above it on the roof. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened here. What the heck? Okay, I should have definitely had my bypasses on. Yeah, I should have had my rush on, my bypass rush on, because, well, unfortunately I didn't have my sound on. I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, there we go. If I want to play again, I'm just going to load back in the game. And I guess now I'm going to show you the third script, which is going to be this one over here called neverlose.xyz. So on here you have some basic stuff on the player tab. As you can see, you have like walk speed, jump power, infinite jump, which I'm not sure why you'd want that in a game where you can't jump. You could do no clip, which let's see if this works. I should be able to just walk through the door. Okay, never mind. So you can't walk through doors, but you can walk through other things like this right here. Boom. Walk through this. Walk through that. Yeah, kind of buggy because they do indeed have an anti-cheat against no clipping, but looks like we can walk through like some basic things. But if you want to skip rooms, again, just click on the Vinixius GUI and just use that. You also have the ESP tab where you can ESP for only players. So once again, on the Vinixius GUI, you can ESP a lot more than that. And then here's all the other stuff you have. So you can avoid Screech, which, let me show you that. Click on avoid Screech. And I'm just not going to move. And Screech is right behind me, by the way. Give it a few seconds. And, okay, I'm not sure why it didn't, like, do anything. Maybe by avoid it just means, like, you don't die. But, I mean, I don't know if Screech really does any damage. Here's the win, the heartbeat, the cutscene with heartbeat. You could do remove seek arms, which is going to make it a lot easier to run away. And if we do click this button right here, farm to door 100, I hope this works. Okay, never mind. So this one is kind of buggy. Looks like it is working, but it's just kind of slow. Okay, never mind. This is working completely fine. So it's teleporting us around the map. For all the doors, going through all like the cutscenes. Okay, pretty cool. So I don't know exactly what door I'm on. Yeah, so it does not bypass the to the void. Right, so yeah, that is a little bit buggy as I thought, but it's still pretty easy to use this. I guess if you want to do this, you could also come over here and do the avoid mob. So I could do like anti-rush, fake death. You could do a ton of different stuff here. Let's remove the jump scares as well. But yeah, anyways, those are the 3 GUIs, and now here's the final one, which doesn't have a name over here, but it's actually called Ominous Vibes. So you have the normal stuff like sprint. You could do left shift to sprint, I think that's left shift. Okay, let me just change this. Let's do the 1 key. So now if I hold 1, we should sprint. Sprint boost in seconds. Body glow. Brightness. It's kind of cool. Kind of like a flashlight or like a headlight. You can also give yourself some alerts and some advanced alerts. So whenever something else spawns in the game or something happens, you'll be able to know. Here's all the different ESPs for objects. And of course for the stuff you need for the levels. So if I can show you, we should be able to go over here now. We can see where the key is without even looking for it. And then we can go through this door. One, boom. It's going to show you where all the closets are. They're going to be blue. You can also specifically disable that. So I can turn off the wardrobes, turn off the obtainables, pretty much everything. And it's going to show you the different types of doors. So here's the green one. I can walk through it. And then the one that I can't walk through is the next one. That's going to be blue. Honestly, this ESP is pretty good. So big credits to Ominous Vibes and all these other contributors. Here's the settings if you want to change it. And yeah, so hope you guys liked this video. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to show that much because my game was kind of bugging out with all those scripts loaded up. Yeah, hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.